back. We back like we never left. Welcome everybody to TFN Celebrity News Network. Shout out to everybody who will be joining us tonight. We really appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. And with that being said, we do have to give our shout outs. Our special shout out goes to tonight's sponsors, Millie Moon Luxury Diapers for our luxury regular bottlers and our luxury toddlers. Don't forget to use the promo code YOLIX to receive 20% off your purchase. And ladies, let's not forget Tampax Radiant Pads. And don't forget to use the promo code Yo Radiance to receive 20% off your purchase. And last but not least, Aldi's, our local discount grocery store, for our fresh meats and our delicious treats, and of course, your produce. And don't forget to use the promo code locked in. Shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, the Replay Gang, and all the beautiful people in the chat. And of course, the man of the hour with the power, Mr. TSM Rapper. Shout out to the queen, the one and only, the mother of the chat, his mother, Heaven. Shout out to Naya with the fire. Shout out to you, Naya. Oh, oh. Let's not forget, if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Go get your merch. Go get your merch. Go get it. We got anything from the dogs to the infants, to the toddlers, to the aunties, to the mamas, to daddies, and the grannies too. Of course, we got you teens on lock too. So go get your merch. Go get your merch. Go get your merch. And of course, if you're not following him on TikTok, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Naya, shout out that TikTok where you can follow TSM at.
You can follow him at TSM Slime 6.0. Also, go subscribe to Fanny P and her fan page. And also go check his videos out on TikTok. If y'all have not checked his videos out, what are y'all doing? Also, go check out TSM Clips. Go check that out and tell them that I send you over there. Shout out to TSM. And hey, RCS. Hey. And shout out
Hey,
to the
boo,
men of
thanks
the
for
hour,
coming.
the men of the chat. TSM representative. Shout out to you and shout out to Fanny. What's
Thank
up?
you. And we have a special shout out for a beautiful young lady, Miss Rennie Baby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rennie Baby. Happy birthday to you. Put some cake emojis in the chat for the beautiful Rennie Baby. Today is her birthday. Let's turn up and turn out for Rennie Baby. If you don't follow Rennie Baby, go check her out over there on TikTok, as well as my little friend, April, Destiny friend. Show her some love as well. Go over there on TikTok and show the kids some love and tell them people over here on TFN Celebrity News Network sent you. Shout out to TSM in the chat 8, TSM in the chat 8, TSM in the chat 8, TSM in the chat. Shout out to you, TSM, and thank you so much for joining him. Nyla, is there anything you want to let the people know before we get started?
Hey, TSM. Welcome in. Shout out to you. Um, Once again, happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
She has a
happy
great voice.
birthday, happy birthday to you. God wish you many, many more, girl. Enjoy your birthday. And that's all I got. You got it, Fanny.
Listen, y'all. First story on the docket for TFN News Celebrity Network. Naya, chat. And I want to say shout out to tonight's conversation for bringing us this. If I had a friend like this, I'm gonna say throw the whole friend away. Um, Friends like this, I really don't prefer to have in my life. But I get her point. Don't get me wrong. Before y'all hear this, I get her point. But now let me ask you this: have you ever had a friend in your life that was a co-conspirator?
No.
You've never had a friend that was married. Be right back. Going to grab some company for the chat. Okay. Um, have you ever had that friend that you know was in a relationship, but she was a cheater, and she came back and told you everything about her infidelities, but you knew her dude was a good dude. He was a real good dude. But you were the type of friend, you was on the outside looking in, but you just like, oh, he's a really good dude. She shouldn't be doing this and she shouldn't be doing that. But all I'm sorry, she kept doing was telling you about her man. And it's almost like you kind of wanted him for yourself, but you know that she was cheating. Have you ever had a friend like that before?
Yes.
Well, this young lady right here, Helen in the chat, have you ever had a friend like this before? Let me know in the chat. If y'all had a friend like that, Naya, I want you to tell me after you see her little commentary, I want to know. I want to know how you handled that situation. If y'all ready, let's go. Wonderful provider. Most women in here would jump at the chance to have a man like she has. She's cheating on her husband. Okay. Welcome She's back. Her husband with her male best
Welcome
friend.
back.
It has put a strain on our relationship. She hangs out with the male best friend's wife. It's all kind of women codes being broken. It's just you say you love this man, but there's no loyalty. You do all these different things with this other person, but you say you love this great man. You don't tell it. That's what I'm asking you guys. Should I just leave it alone or should I speak up? You need to leave her alone. All right? You need to leave her alone. And this is one thing that I think people don't realize. They scream, oh, I need a man that I'm equally yoked with. I don't want to be unequally yoked. It's possible to be unequally yoked with friends too. Yes, ma'am. I'm with you on that. If your friend don't have morals, if she don't have values, if she will trust the person who is in covenant with her, who is the closest to her, who they stood and said vows to each other, what do you think she would do to you? So I got a couple questions. What's the objective with the conversation? Are you trying to like teach her about her character flaw? Like what's going on? What's it? She's doing no wrong. It's a crazy reason why she's she has a great man, a wonderful person. It's crazy. All right. Can I make a question? Got something to say. Hold on, let me say this. I got something to say. Saying how great her man is. Too many times. Hold on. What's going on? Woman would love to be with this you calm down with how great this is. Really. I mean, she said that was great like 5 times. How you know how great her husband is? And my name is. There's no better advertisement. Yeah. There's no better advertisement for than the woman who's dealing with them, and that's a perfect example. They run their mouth too much. She talking about how good that is in bed. She talking about what percentage of the bills he paid. Talk about how much, how he makes me feel, not realizing you advertising her to take who about to take his from. So I have a friend. Naya, what are your thoughts?
Where do I start? Um, if you're telling me that, for example, right, Franny, say if you got a man and you cheated on him and I know that you're cheating on him, you're cheating, and he's a good man, I would tell you to kick rocks. Only because of you're treating somebody wrong that have nothing did nothing wrong to you, but love you and cherish you the moment, and you decide to go cheat. I'm taking your man because you're doing him wrong. You're doing him wrong, and he's being loyal. Yes, yes. If you coming to me and you singing, "Oh hey girl, I got me a good man, and I did," excuse me, you did what? I'm taking your man because I feel like he deserved more, and you just decided to cheat. So that's how I would handle it. I don't know how y'all would handle it. Y'all could tell me in the chat. You too, Fanny.
I'm speechless. I'm glad I know. Wow. Woof. Uh, there's nothing for me to say. Wow. That's cold. Now you would have. I ain't even gonna say what I want to say. I am not gonna say what I want to say. But that's cold.
You asked me. I was just using it for example. You asked. What were you expecting? I want your honest opinion. Tell me. Give it to me.
Listen, let me tell you something. Of course, I will be 1,000,000% wrong for doing a good man dirty. But for you to be my friend and then in turn go, oh, I'm gonna take your man because you doing him dirty. Keep in mind, we were friends. We were friends. Okay. me, me personally, I absolutely positively don't want anything or anyone any of my friends have had. I don't care if it was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago. I have no interest in that because if we were friends, that means you would know my family would know you. It would be a lot more to go into it. You know what I'm saying? And that would make me feel like, damn, you was watching him the whole time. Don't keep him wrong. I know that I'm wrong. But you like, damn, you said that with your chest. Oh, I'm gonna take him. I'm like, damn, I'm
Look, I didn't
never
mean no
bring.
offense. No offense, but hey, you
No, 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 no. Mm-mm.
it wasn't like
No,
look,
no, cause
hear me out. Hear me out though.
you the type of female that I would have to dog walk you like,
No, you
no,
won't. No,
sis,
you won't, Fanny.
no,
You
sis,
I was
I
just using
know.
you for example.
No, you said that with your chest. You said that with your. You was like, oh, I'm gonna take her.
Not
Oh,
like
oh, oh,
that. I
I'm
mean,
gonna.
you have to look at it like this though. Say if if I'm telling you something, right? And you go and say, and I go and say, my man this, my man that. And I'm basically bragging to you about my man. You would not want to take my man either.
I would no, no.
I mean, I'm
I
just
would
saying,
have
it's some people
zero.
that do
I
that.
would
I don't do that,
have.
me personally.
I would have zero interest in any man that you were dating or in a relationship with. Zero. Zero. Now, if I knew you would come to me, you confided in me that you're cheating on him and I know that he's taking very good care of you, I will pull you to the side and be like, Naya, you're going to lose that man. It's a woman out here who was be willing to have what you got. Either you're going to leave that man alone or you're going to get your ish together. I'm never going to tell you or never plot, scheme, or have a desire for your man. As a friend, and if you choose to be like, oh, girl, he ain't going nowhere, and you continue to do it, I'm gonna be naive. We can't be cool no more because you're placing me in a situation that I'm not comfortable with. You feel me? I don't want to be placed in any situations to where I'm responsible for causing another person pain by knowing the fact that my best friend is cheating on her husband. And then you real trifling. You cool with the man that you cheating on with wife. It's too many people that's entangled in that scenario for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna take her name. Mm-hmm. Yup. I'm gonna take. No, no. It's too. I no. That's just me. But I know it's some females out here who be willing to do that. Me, grown women don't act that way. Grown women don't place themselves in a position to where a grown woman gonna come to you like, look, Naya, you either need to leave that man alone or get your stuff together. You can't have the best of both worlds. And you think I'm gonna sit back and just be like, hey, how you doing? Knowing that you out here doing him wrong. You know how uncomfortable and awkward that is? You over here telling me like, girl, he paid all my bills. He pay to get my hair and my nails done. He take me shopping. He real good to me. He check on me. He take care of me when I'm sick. When I'm on my cycle every month, he makes sure I'm straight. He bring me flowers every day. And I'm like, Maya, if he's doing all that to you, why you cheating? Girl, why not? I've been with him for 5 years. I need me a little something new. I be, I'm like, Naya, leave that man alone or get your ish together. Because if you don't, my granny always told me, what you won't do, somebody else be willing to do it. You can't be
And
over
it's
there. I can have my
crazy
cake and eat it too.
because I always hear that term. I'll be telling myself that. But it is true though. I mean, personally, I would never do that. I was just saying, giving an example. I would never do that. If we're friends, I ain't gonna do that in reality. I ain't gonna do it. I don't care. I
That's
was just
just,
saying.
I'm just thinking like, dang, this lady got up there and was just like, girl, he's a good man. He real. Like, girl, you know. But this next story is a very interesting story. It is from Life After I Do podcast. Shout out to y'all. This is a husband and wife podcast team. And I love their stories because people actually call in and ask for their advice about what they would do in certain situations they are actually facing. So shout out to them. And thank you everybody for joining us. We really appreciate y'all being here. So here's our next story. My boyfriend gave his mother the dress that I wanted for my birthday. Okay. I'm a 23-year-old female and I've been dating my boyfriend, who's 26, for the past 3 years. About 2 months ago, while we were out shopping, I saw a really gorgeous, amazing dress that was just perfect for me, and it was in my favorite color. He looked at the dress and said that it was beautiful, but it was rather expensive. It was $200. So we didn't end up getting it. 4 weeks after that, I would consistently talk about this dress to him and how I couldn't stop thinking about how beautiful it was and that I would hope one day to have it, to save up to buy it, since we were budgeting a little bit lately. He would hear about this dress from me all the time, and I would talk about how great the dress would look on me and talked about how great he thought the dress would look on me. So yesterday was my birthday, and we had a little get together with some members of both of our families to celebrate. Except when his mother arrived to our house, she was wearing the exact dress in the exact color. I was stunned. I thought that he must have told her about it, and she went out and got it. But it turns out that that wasn't the case. In my surprise, I said, OMG, there's no way that's the same dress I've been looking at and dying for months. And she replied with saying, oh, really? Zane gave it to me as a gift last month. Her son, my boyfriend. I was shocked and confused. Even more so when boyfriend gave me the birthday gift he got me, and it was a gift card to Sephora for $50. Damn. For the rest of the night, I sat quietly in a corner in silence and confusion. I felt hurt and was lost in my head as to what was going on. My boyfriend and everyone else was blissfully unaware and happy the entire night, and I didn't want to ruin the mood, so I started to try to put on a good face. But I can't shake the feeling of being hurt. A part of me feels like I'm overreacting and acting spoiled and entitled. Am I? I just need to know if I need to calm down and to not be as upset about this. I think you're all right to be upset. Am I an asshole? Your thoughts?
Okay. I don't know how I can say this the nice way, but why? Why? Why are we doing that? If your husband has
This
a
is her
dress,
boyfriend.
oh well,
This is her boyfriend.
her boyfriend, it's just weird. I don't have no words. It's weird. Overall, it's weird. Everything, it's like me saying, "Oh, I
Otherwise,
like
we
this
feel
dress," and then I see you have on the exact same dress that I'm looking at. I find that weird. I don't have no words. That's just weird to me.
I was a little conflicted about it only because it's I agree she had every right to be upset. I feel like the boyfriend buying his mom that dress and on her special day, like her birthday, mom's walking with the exact dress that she's been talking about for months. For him to then turn around, buy his mom that dress, and then on her birthday, hey TSM, um, and he only gave her a $50 gift card. I, I would be hurt. I would be. And some people might be, oh, it's just a dress. That's true, it is just a dress. But it's like, dang, dog, you just really. I was working on sharing us on all platforms. Thank you, TSM. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and hey, TSA.
I would be hurt only because he was aware of that's the gift that I wanted. And he told me we couldn't afford it because we were saving, we were budgeting, we were on a budget. And for him to go behind my back and purchase it for his mom, it's kind of like, Dad, you really did this. You know what I'm saying? It'll be just like me telling TSM like, yeah, you really like that chain? You really, and then I go out here. Hold on, y'all. Um, and then I turn around and get it. It's a body scrub. You can't put that on. Put I'm live, Mama. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, and I turn around and get it for like my brother instead. And I'd be like, and it's his birthday. We around family, we around friends, we kicking it, and he open it up, and it's a $50 gift card. You know what I'm saying? Or you tell me, hey, I'm like, hey Naya, I'm gonna come down to your state. I'm gonna take you out to dinner and say like you've been talking about something for months. And I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. And then, but I actually buy the gift for your mom, but I give you a $50 gift card. And keep in mind, we're surrounded by your entire family. When you feel some type of way, like, damn, like,
Yeah, not only I would feel some type of way about that, but I would get the cussing. Because why are you giving my mom that when you supposed to be giving me that? Like, I will get the cussing. After that, I'll be your worst enemy.
I think he just really. I don't think he really considered her feelings at all. To be truthful, for him to lay down the platform that we can't afford it. It's not within the budget, but you can get it for your mom, and you invite all these people, and I'm sitting in a corner devastated because you literally gave me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a materialistic person. You could do a lot with a $50 gift card, but damn, you. I feel like he just played her. I really do, and I feel like she's justified for being upset. Now, this story right here, Naya, this is right up your alley. This is right up both of our alleys. This is what you call when a man do a woman dirty and karma come back and bite him on his ass publicly. Helen said, right, I would be embarrassed. Y'all ready for this one?
Trust when I fumbled my lady. Oh, I'm dating a full-fledged doctor. All right, how did you fuck up? I had different ladies. She here? She's here. You want to bring her up? Oh Lord. Do you feel like the trust is fractured? Absolutely. I mean, what I saw on his phone was a whole bunch of white girls that he was talking to. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Diddy, what you think? He's only fighting right now because it's a chance of losing you. Let him lose you so he can finally figure out what it is that he needs to address. Because so long as he has you, he is not going to fix himself. You are too beautiful of a woman. You are a doctor and you have all these accomplishments. And you mean to tell me that this man can't even figure out his addiction? You got to go get your thrill from other women, and you got a beautiful gold and diamond that's standing right beside you? Baby, God don't make mistakes. God don't make mistakes. God reveals what he needs to reveal. Warning comes before destruction. Take heed to the warning that God is giving you. God is telling you right now, this man is not ready for you. And if I give my daughter to this man, he is going to break the jewel that I have in you. Don't let this man break you. Give him to whoever he needs to give him to. He decided to make a choice, and he made a conscious decision when he dealt with those women. You better go on. It is a man out there who is going to protect you, who is going to give you the safety and security. And right now, he ain't the man for you. Yep, that's it. All right, oh no! Oh no! Hell no! Hell no! Okay, security! Security! Well, we ain't open. Security! No! 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 Oh! 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 You know, we've probably done hundreds of these shows. I ain't never seen those like that. Hey, that was a fumble recovery. That was a fumble recovery.
Shout out to tonight's conversation. What do you think, Naya? Helen,
I
chat.
think she's
We
speaking the
recognize you
truth. That
calling
that
in.
that is facts, though. Amen to that. Amen to that. And it is crazy because nowadays it's more so like a lot of can I'm gonna be for real. And I know I might be, I can't say my age, but I know a lot of things and I know my worth and I know a lot of things. And that goes into the same thing we was talking about yesterday. Ladies,
Some of you
know
is
y'all
supposed to be
worth, know
seen
y'all
and or
value. Don't let love find you. Let them come to you. God will send somebody towards your way. You don't want to rush something if you're not ready. God will let you know when you're ready. And if he's not ready, he's not ready. That's all I gotta say. That's my message to the little ladies.
I feel like when he stepped up to the mic and he's addressed that, you notice how he never talked about how good of a person or how good of a woman she is, how well she treated him. He walked up there and said, I fumbled. She's a full doctor. So when I heard that, that gave me pause because you were only with this woman because of her title. But yet and still you cheated on her with multiple women. And then you want to talk about how you want advice on how to get her back. For what? You didn't talk about loving her. You didn't talk about honoring her. All you talked about is, yeah, I cheated on her with multiple women, and she's a full fledged doctor. Now, could it be me? Did y'all hear him say that she was a loving person? Did y'all hear him say that he even loved her? I I ain't hear that either. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to figure out, like, dude. And on top of that, another man steps to you like, hey, I'll do right by you. Now, in time, maybe it'll be a part two. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, dude, you really played yourself. You know how people don't understand the devastation that comes with cheating. People, some women accept that. I agree. They do. Shake a man head, he didn't compliment. Nope, he didn't compliment her at all. Not at all. He didn't. And it was just like, I have a question. Yes, what's your question? TSM says he have a question. Naya, what would you do in that situation? When women get done like this, when you cheat, a lot of people can't come back from that. Yep.
What would you asking me, Fanny? Oh
Oh,
wait.
do they not date first and get to know the person they are getting involved with so there be no surprises? Um, me, I want the dating process is the best part because you know what you're entering into. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes in relationships with both men and women, there's a process called the honeymoon stage. Everybody lovey dovey, da 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 da. But what is that person like when he get upset? What is that person like when he comes around your family? What is that person's work ethic? What is that person? Are you getting to experience any of that during the dating process? Because if everything is peaches and cream, you're not getting the real person. You getting a facade. You getting a mask. You know what I'm saying? Is that person responsible? You know what I'm saying? Is that person you can trust? And I feel like in this situation with him, I think he was just a serial cheater from the beginning, and she didn't see that. And he cheated, and she forgave. He cheated, and she kept forgiving to where the point where she was just broken and she couldn't do it no more. Well, didn't she say they were still dating? Because when they asked her, was she here? And he was like, yeah, she's still here. So it kind of gave me a vibe that they were kind of like still together or still trying to figure it out. But I think at that point he broke her. What do you think, Naya?
Um, yeah, he did. He did. Like I was saying, you don't have to forgive. Okay, cheating is one of the biggest things that people do all the time. It could be on your partner end, it could be on that end, it could be on whoever end, right? So I will say, yes, he broke her multiple times, and you could see like we women's. Can I be honest for once?
She said for once.
Like I'm always honest, but I don't want the Fanny. I'm always
I
honest.
know what you
I'm gonna
meant. I
speak.
want you meant. I know what you meant.
Yeah. Um Helen said, I agree sincerely. Cheating is a great choice of words. Yeah. So it's like we all women's, we forgive and forgive and forgive until we can't no more, until we break down, which our heart is strong enough, but when something hits, it's like a target that breaks, and then we'll go back and go back. Why go back? Why not heal? And I think from what I'm seeing, she didn't give her time to self to heal. She went back to the one that hurted her to hurt her even more. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Do you agree?
Mhm.
Or do you disagree?
I agree. Helen had an excellent point. Helen said, I want to know, did he establish the relationship from the jump? That's a good question because all he kept talking about was her accomplishments. He didn't talk about her as a person. TSM, what are your thoughts about that? Do you get to know? Um, I agree, serial treater is a great choice of words. Love is strong. It's not that easy to let go. I agree. I just feel like that's the most, I don't know. I give you my heart. You got to take care of it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But I want to get to know a person. I want to get to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know. Then it could be established like that's my best friend. On top of that, the bonus. This is a person I'm in love with. You know what I'm saying? That's a bonus. That's a blessing. Too many people jump into relationships, don't even know the person, don't know what's going on. They just there. You feel what I'm saying? They really don't know too much about them. They just there. You know what I mean? And I just think when you get to know a person, the good, the bad, the ugly, the victories, the everything, yeah. But this story right here is of a young man. Shout out to tonight's conversation once again. He was only talking to a young lady for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And he brought his question or his concern. Do you think love is truly blind? Do, ooh, that's a good
Can I
question.
would say wait, I would say on my end, no. Well, yes and no. It's in between. It's in between. Cause like you were saying, love is a strong word. So yes and no. Yes and no, kinda in between.
Do I think nobody's ever asked me that question before? Do I think love is truly blind? Me, I'm gonna say it like this. I feel like when you love somebody unconditionally, you accept the whole package. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say you love somebody when they're at the top, and like when life happens, and it could be a sickness, it could be a loss of a job, it could be a death, it could be they got to take care of elderly parents. It could be anything, and they lose all of that. Are you the type of person that be like, I'm giving him a deadline to get a job, or he can't do this for me no more, so I'm gonna just go on and move on to somebody who can't. You never loved that person then, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only way you can unconditionally love someone is your relationship with God has to be solid. God has to be the center of every relationship. Any happy relationship, and when I say happy, that don't mean aha, he, we joy every day. I'm talking about going to God and be like, God help me. Yes, I agree. Unconditional love is the key in every aspect of life. Going to God and just be like, God, I'm going through something right now. I love this man. I need your guidance and your strength on how to emotionally and spiritually love this man, even when it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand men go through battles and fight battles that we will never go through as women. You know what I'm saying? We will never experience as women. You feel what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times women have been taught, we've been sold a fantasy. Oh, the white shiny armor. That don't exist. You feel what I'm saying? If you're sitting here waiting on somebody to come swoop you up on a white horse and he you are delusional. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, and I just feel like that's been a dream that little girls have been sold for so long that when reality come in, they can't handle it. They leave at the first sign of trouble. They leave at the first time of he come home, babe, I lost my job. Or babe, I'm not feeling well. I gotta take Sun Connection is acting up. Okay, thank you, sissy. Or I gotta go. Our parents have to move in. You know what I'm saying? Or they gotta take care of a sibling. Anything, life happens. Are you built for that? Or do you leave? Oh my gosh, this is too much for me. I'm out of here. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people truthfully aren't built for that. To be honest, a lot of people aren't built to take on those responsibility. Does that make you a bad person? No. What that makes you is that the unconditional love that you thought you had for that person, it really wasn't that. You love with a limit. You know what I'm saying? You put limitations on that person's love. And that's the reality of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I agree.
Why do you think the divorce rate is so high in this country? Why do you think you got, and this is no shade to nobody because I know life happens. Why do you think you have so many ladies that have 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, and all of the kids have different fathers? Because they have been taught to break up. They haven't been taught about commitment. You have to take the good with the bad as long as they don't destroy you. Yeah. You just got to say, Naya.
I totally agree with everything you're saying. Love, okay, a lot of people don't really know the meaning of love. How they look at love is like a mark and stock. They look at love like it's something to play about. They look at love as a joke. They look at love as like as a friend. I mean, love does have multiple meaning, but if you say that you love someone, you have to actually mean it off your chest. You can't just sit around here and say, "Oh, I love you," and not mean it. If you love that person, if you love that person, you will go through whatever that person go through. You will be there for that person. You will comfort that person. You will check up on that person. every time. That's what I consider as love. Love don't mean, oh well, I'ma just love you because of what you did for me. I'ma just love you because of you up there. I'ma just love you because of whatever the case might be. That's not how you use love. And a lot of people take love for granted and take it and run away with it. Like it don't mean nothing. So if you say that you love someone, mean it. If you don't, then don't say it. Don't say something that you don't mean. Actions speak louder than words. That's all I gotta say.
I agree. I agree. But before we continue on, we're going to have to shout out tonight's sponsors once again. And before we do that, we're going to give a special shout out once again to Rainy Baby. Happy birthday to you, Boo. I hope you are really, really enjoying your special day today. Shout out to you, Rainy Baby, and happy birthday to you as well. Shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, the replay game, all of the beautiful people in the chat, the man of the hour with the power, Mr. TSM rapper himself, the beautiful mother, Miss Helen. Shout out to tonight's sponsors, Millie Moon Luxury Diapers for our luxury regular waddlers and our luxury toddlers. Don't forget to use the promo code YOWEEKS to receive 20% off your purchase. And ladies, let's not forget Tampax Radiant Pads. And don't forget to use the promo code YORADIANCE to receive 20% off your purchase. And last but not least, let's not forget our local discount grocery store, Aldi, for your discount meats and your delicious treats and our fresh produce as well. And don't forget to use the promo code LOCKED IN. And TSN Rapper family, go get your merch, your merch, your merch. You got everything from your pet, a newborn, a toddler, your teens, your aunties, your mamas, your uncles, your grandparents. There's something for everybody over there. The link is in the chat. Go get your merch. Go get your merch. And of course, Naya with the fire. Shout out to you, Naya. Shout out to you. Now, this story right here, once again, tonight's conversation, they only been talking for 4 weeks. Then he sees something. Let's go.
Or talking to showed up here with someone else, what would you do? You know, bro. Hold on. The key words were talking to JM around with. You should have got the tickets first. How long y'all been talking? 4 weeks. Hold on. Let me ask you something, right? Hold on. Come to the mic. Hold on, because you're not asking important questions. When the last time y'all? We haven't. Oh, you little Tinder true. Lance, why did he mess up? I mean, because it's only been 4 weeks. When you dating somebody, 4 weeks ain't, you haven't solidified your place yet. But now, you really enough. Because now it's on blast. I mean, the dude don't know, but she knows. Oh, she here. I know she here. That's what I'm saying. She know how you operate. Because you at this microphone blasting her. Can I be honest with you? Go ahead. And I'm going to say this with all the love I have in my heart. This is exactly why you ain't getting up yet. I'm telling you. Bit of advice. Until somebody closes your options, keep them open. And you have to understand, your job, especially in those beginning dates, is to show her why you are better than every other option she has. If you had came with the proper amount of energy, intention, and effort, maybe you'd be here with her instead. And so I want you to take this internal look to yourself and say, hey, maybe just maybe I can step my game up. Or what you could have done was kept it player and found another girl in this. But I guarantee, hold on, with all the love of my heart. Ladies, do y'all want him? And it was because of what you just did.
Do you agree or disagree?
Ooh. In between for me. I kind of disagreed and I slightly agree, but something just threw me off. Like, the only thing that threw me off was the fact is that he kept saying one thing that guys are interested in. That's one thing that threw me off that I do not agree with. It's like every time you know I can't really say this word, but y'all know grown up activity allegedly. He just kept saying it, and it's like me thinking in my head. I'm like, is that how? Like what? Like why is that the first thing that comes to your head when you ask questions like that? Like, and then you say, "Oh, that's why you ain't getting no." Why is it like that though? Why do people always have to think like that? That's one thing that threw me off.
Because people in the world equate dating with relations. They don't equate dating with getting to know someone because there's no value in it. There's no value in it. Like, think about it. You only know somebody for 4 weeks and you give your body to them, you are mixing spirits. You feel what I'm saying? And then your emotions immediately get caught up into that. You really don't know that person. That person don't know you. You don't know what that person about. You don't know their background, their history. You know nothing. And I think the world has put so much pressure on dating that nobody wants to get to know each other anymore. You know each other after 2 days. Oh, that's my man. That's my woman. Huh? Say what? Well, what's their last name? uh, uh I think it's yeah. What's his mom and daddy name? Do we got kids? I think. Well, what's their names? Um, that's good. Is he married? Is he single? You know nothing. You just know the way he looked, the way he dressed. You might even know where he work or what he do for a living. Outside of that, you don't know nothing about that man or that woman. You know nothing. Like, who is his best friend? Name one cousin. What's his grandparents' name? Do we got siblings? What are they? You don't know anything, but you off in love. How? You don't know him. You don't know her. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get caught up in that cycle. And then when something happens, you know what he's going to say? Well, baby girl, you slept with me after only knowing me for a couple days. You didn't even know me, but you gave me your body. You don't know anything about me. And you know what he'll do? He'll move on to somebody else that took that time to get to know him because you were easy. You were too easy. You were way too easy. And when you do that, you basically telling him, yeah, she's somebody I can get over on. She might be
But
mad. She
Fanny,
might.
what
Mhm.
what if not to cut you off or nothing like that, but what if you knew the person for like 4 years and you know every little detail, every little bit of thing, and you laid up with him? You're not afraid that he wouldn't do the same thing to you that he did to somebody else? And if you know him, like you know everything, like you know from the beginning to the end type of thing. What would
Mhm.
you do? Like I'm
Every
just asking
relation,
y'all a question and
every relationship is a gamble. You could know somebody 20 years and still don't know them. You feel what I'm saying? Because think about it. You can live with somebody and they could become a total stranger to you. You know what I'm saying? It's about, like what we was talking about earlier, unconditional love. See, society has put these labels on relationships that really, to be truthful with you, nobody can really live up to. People get in relationships, oh, it be lust, and then you mistake it for love when it's just lust. You know what I'm saying? Or you looking at him or her like, oh, she got a nice fit. Oh, she drive a nice car. Oh, she got a nice job. All this stuff, but you don't know this person. In your mind, you calculate like, oh, if I got with her, if I got with him, yeah, you see she wearing them designer, yeah, I get with her. That's what's gonna happen for me, and vice versa. What happened to getting to know people? You know what I'm saying? What happens to getting to know people to the point to where you made up in your mind like we gonna date 6 months before I get to know his family. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna date him or her 6 months before I bring him around my kids if there are any children involved or my closest friends. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get to know quite a bit about him during that time frame. What if he's a hothead? What if he's a liar? What if he's a jerk? What if he's just not a gentleman at all? What if she's a liar? What if she's a hothead? What if she just like living a life that's not even true and go around each other's friends and it's just kind of like who did you say she what he what, and the family is looking at you like, dude, wrong. Like, wrong.
But Fanny, I could say I could say this, right? Bringing your man around your friends is not a good idea. That's not a good idea because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is if you bring your man around your friends, and let's go by to what you were saying about when I had said, "Oh, I'm gonna take your man," type of thing. Okay, for example, I'll give y'all the perfect example. Okay, say if I'm in the mall with my man or whatever, right? Me, my man, my friends or whatever, right? And you introduce your man to your friends, they gonna plot. They gonna plot and see how they could get your man, how they could take your man. And as soon as you leave your man by himself, that give them the perfect opportunity to go try to talk to your man. Do
What
you
kind of
disagree
friends is
or
these?
agree with me?
What kind of friends is these? Them ain't
No,
friends,
I'm
honey.
just
Them
saying in
people that trickle
general.
these. Listen, let me tell you something. If I gotta have friends that I can't step away, say like we in a restaurant setting, right? And I go use the bathroom, and I gotta worry in the back of my mind, oh, she gonna try to talk to him, or she gonna try to push up on him, or vice versa. Them are not the type of people that I have in my life, Niall. That's just me. Them are not the type of people I have in my life. Them are not the same great people I want in my life. You feel me? If I got a question in my mind, because first of all, I'm gonna already know that's how she get down. So of course, obviously, I would never bring her around my man. She wouldn't even know that I had a man. She would think I was a nun. You got a man? No. Mm-mm. You ain't seeing anybody. Mm-mm. And even if she seen me out to dinner at the mall, who is that? Don't worry about it. If I know that you're the type of woman that you always trying to push up on somebody, man, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna introduce you to mine. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not a friend, you're an associate. You're somebody. I'd be like, hey girl, hi. You're not coming to my house. You're not invited to dinner. I damn sure ain't leaving you alone with my man. And it's not because I don't trust him. I don't trust you because I know what you're capable of. You feel what I'm saying? You know the type of people that you expose yourself to. You know the type. You know you got that ride or die friend. You got that friend that got little trampy ways. You got a friend that's a liar or sneaky. Then you got that friend that will dog walk. You know what I'm saying? They don't play about you. Period. You know what I'm saying? You know the type of people that you hang around. Not even an associate, just a bystander. That part. If I got to question, I bring my man. He come Naya. Yeah, she gone to the bathroom. What's up with you? I seen how you was looking at me. I was looking at you like that too. I come back. Hey girl, how you doing? Y'all getting along? What that mean? I would not. You know the type of friends that you have. That's the gist of the story. You know the type of people you have. Even you got aunties. We seen the situation not too long ago where the mama was out here, you know what I'm saying? Right, or bend over in front of your man. Mm-hmm. Man, we just seen the mama who cheated with her daughter's man, brush up against, yup. Mamas ain't even out here safe. You feel me? Nah, no. I don't even
But
know.
Fanny, okay, so say like this, right? Say if, like how you was saying, you go to the bathroom and you was just, I mean, for example, right? Say if your man be like, yeah, we're getting to know each other real fine. You know, we're just vibing. That's why you was in the bathroom, but he would never tell you the truth. Do you think that he would tell you the truth about what's actually going on? Or do you think that this is for all the ladies? Or do you think that he would be like, nah, we cool. We cool. Like what vibe would you get from that? You two ladies, y'all.
If I knew someone for 4 years and it's already just established that we're in a relationship, I'm gonna know the type of man that he is. And if I have any concern or question that I can't even get up and go to the bathroom and leave him for 5 to 10 minutes with my friend, you're not about to be around my friends. You're not somebody they're gonna get to know. You know what I'm saying? For me, and I know this gonna make some people mad, but guess what? I don't give a damn. I don't care. Ain't none of my friends. Hey, little girl. Mm-mm. Um, ain't no way. I don't care. If me and her grew up together. I don't care. We was friends for 10, 20 years. Ain't none of my female woman friends gonna have my man's phone number. No. What you need his number for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you need his number for? What if it's an emergency? He not gonna contact you. That's why we got other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, um, and it's just like for me, no. You know your partner. That's all I'm gonna say. You know your partner. There's no way you gonna bring that type of person around your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have some type of history with them in the past. You feel me? Nah. If I don't have a history, my man cheating on me, you think I'm gonna bring him around my friends? Or if I got a friend girl and I know she don't mind messing around with other people men, Girl, I would never do that to you. Bullshit. You ain't. No, you cannot. No. Mm-mm. Or, or I'm coming over your house and I know your man there and I got on this tight itty bitty. I'd be like, soon as you come to the door, girl, where you think you about to come in at? Like, I ran out of gas. Oh, well, look like you sleeping in your damn car tonight because you're not about to come up in here with that on. No, ma'am. No, no. Mm-mm. You're not about to be walking around my house with little bitty little shorts, nah, we're not doing that. Nope. I'm not giving you access. Or even get mad when you bring up your man if she talks about doing it to other men. Yup, she will do it to you. I absolutely agree. Now, with this story
I
right here,
agree.
y'all, go ahead, Naya.
I agree with everything that's being said because it's like if I had a man and you're talking about some, oh, let me come to your house and you got on some little booty shorts and you got on like a little crop top and girl, we're fighting because why are you trying to look cute? What do
Naya,
y'all
why
have
you
got
was
going
trying to
on?
beat up people?
Like, what do y'all got going on? Is you talking to her? Because let me know. If you talking to her and that's what you want to be with, go ahead. But just know, once you walk out that door, and I would tell you got 20 minutes to pick who you want. And if you pick her, go ahead and pack your and get the out of my house. And on top of that, you could get dragged because what are you doing that for? Why are you trying to show off your body to my man? That should be me, not you. You supposed to be my friend. Then that's what we go get in the field, allegedly. So, Fanny, it's not even the case. You would do the exact same thing if somebody was to do that to you.
Listen,
Be for real.
ain't no thought coming around. I'm sorry. No, I'm not even about to play my. I'm no, I'm not about to. No, I'm not about to play myself like that, and I'm not about to set my man and place him in situations to where. I'm not doing all that. No, not doing all that. I no. Um, we're golden child of God. We're all God's children, but God has children amongst this earth, and I know for sure that we are one of those golden ones. The golden ones always get the worst test of faith possible, and that's exactly what we're going through, a big test of faith. The bigger the test and the bigger the outcome blessings will be. God don't go back on his word. Never. Amen. God never goes back on his word. And I think too many people put God in a situation to where it's like they want to blame God for situations that sometimes we create. And sometimes life just happens. You know what I'm saying? Life just happens. Like, once again, you can lose your job, you could become ill, anything can happen. And I think too many people play with God on that level. You feel what I'm saying? Now, there's some believers, there's some non-believers. I'm not talking to y'all. Just don't apply to y'all. If you don't believe, you don't believe. Isn't for you. I'm talking for the believers. My advice is when you at your lowest of the low, even with you're at your highest of the high, always give honor to him because you never know. You never know. And I really don't like when people go, oh my gosh, I would never be in that situation. You don't know that. You don't know what situation you could be placed in. You feel me? Everybody's struggle is different. You feel me? And I think it's way too many selfish people in this world. There's way too many selfish people in this world. And there's way too many people in this world who like to blame God for choices that they clearly have made. You feel me? And I just feel like God' word never fails. He said he will never leave us nor forsake us. But um, it's too many people. Yep, too many people. You know what I'm saying? Like one day I'm gonna share with y'all my story and even me and even me, I sometimes fall God. I'm not perfect. None of us are TSM. None of us are perfect. None of us are. Anybody who walk around talking about they a perfect person, no. You only made perfect through him. You know what I'm saying? But we all go through something. None of us are perfect. That's why God said he already knew that we were all gonna fall short. He knew that, but none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all fall short. We all disappoint. We all do any of that. Because if I came across a perfect and they said, I'm perfect, now yeah, I'm running. I'm running like, you're perfect? Wow.
Can I say something
I'm
funny?
like, mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that this is a message for TSM. You are perfect just the way you are. You don't have to change who you are. You are a strong person. You're not weak. You are capable of doing a lot of things. You are a very, very successful grown person, put it like that. And you got so much ahead of you. And I want you to know that to keep going, keep pushing yourself, no matter what life brings to you, no matter how life gets. God will never fail you. God will never let you down. God will never see you weak.
Yep,
God will lift you up every time the demon tried to take you down. And you want to know why? Because God will not let him. God ain't gonna let no demon take you down without a fight. God will be
yep.
there through the thick and thin. He will be there. He will never disappoint his kids. He got a lot of kids that he reach out to. And all I'm just saying is, TSM, you are strong. Keep that power in you. Know who you are, know your worth, know your strengths, and know your intelligence. And Fanny, for you, you are a beautiful woman. You are capable. You are strong. You're not weak. You are a powerful woman. And God made you who you are. And don't ever let nobody play with your name because stand who you are. If they can't see who you are, forget them at the end of the day. It's not worth it for both of y'all. So that's all I want to
Thanks,
say. I mean, I
Naya.
love both of y'all, but I just had to give y'all that preach moment because I'm a believer and I'm one of them. So it's like it's only right. And if I didn't say hey to you, Helen, I do apologize. But hey, girl. But yeah.
I
And you're
just,
welcome,
you
TSM.
know,
And you
it's just like people don't get to see, like, you really get to see the love that a person has when they are at their lowest. Because sometimes when you're surrounded by so many things, when you're on top, you forget. You feel what I'm saying? You forget your worth and your values because they invested in so many other different things. And like Naya said to us, and you are very, very strong. You know what I'm saying? Because God only gives the hardest to his strongest people. This was not a mistake. This was not um no coincidence. Because the truth of the matter is when you take on that responsibility of being a leader, when you take on that responsibility, it's gonna come with adversities. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Bible, it talks about how the prodigal son, okay? And I'm not preaching to anybody because this, like I said, this is only for the believers. I'm not talking to the people who don't believe. I'm strictly talking to the believers. The prodigal son had a lot of wealth that was given to him. He blew it away. And he was so embarrassed to come back home. And his father was like, when he heard the conditions that his son was living in, he went and go look and search for him. He left a party to go search for it. And the other sons were like, why are you going to search for him? He blew all his money on women and all this. Now he broke. And now you want to throw a party for him? Why not? We all deserve to be celebrated. We all deserve to be celebrated. Just because someone falls, that does not mean they do not deserve to be celebrated. You feel what I'm saying? I will hope, I will hope that when I fall, I will have people around me that want to celebrate me and not condemn me. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to know, TSM, you know, I ain't got to say it on here, you know, but I love you down. I love you down from the inside out. I love you down. And I mean that on everything. On everything. I love you down and you mean the world to me. And I just want you to always remember that and know that no matter what you go through, no matter what you go through, your girl right here got your back. You feel me? I got your back. Regardless of what it is, who
The
it is, I
nada.
got your back. So but now you want to continue because we at the 117 mark. We gonna
Yeah.
run it up,
Yep.
run it up,
The nada. Really, really.
run it
If
up.
those of y'all who don't know what the nada means you're welcome in Spanish. Yes. So I have to
We
speak
gonna
English for the ones that speak.
we
But
gonna we gonna
seriously, go ahead.
we gonna run it up. But we're gonna
Oh,
move
so
on to
now
this.
you want to run it up?
No, we're gonna run it up
Because you know
because
I was going to
remember
ask
we
that.
missed we missed a couple days. Remember?
Oh, yeah, we did. We did. We did.
We missed a
Okay.
couple days. So we gotta run it up. But before we
Run it up.
continue,
Ah, I can't do that. My wrist.
shout
I keep
out
forgetting.
to tonight's sponsors once again, Millie Moon, Luxury Diapers for our luxury Wiggler Wattlers and our luxury toddlers. Don't forget to use the promo code YOLEAKS to receive 20% off your purchase. And ladies, let's not forget Tampax Ready and Pass. And don't forget to use the promo code Yo Radiance to receive 20% off your purchase. And of course, our local discount store, Aldi's, for our fresh meats and our delicious treats. Don't use don't forget to use the promo code Lock In. And of course, happy birthday to Rennie baby. Shout out to you, Rennie baby. I hope you are having a great birthday. And of course, shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, the Replay Gang, all of the beautiful people in the chat. And of course, the man of the hour. We can't forget him, Mr. TSM Rapper. Shout out to you. And the beautiful Mama Helen. Shout out to you, Helen. And of course, Naya with the fire. Shout out to you. And of course, if you haven't already, go get your merch. Go get your merch. The link will be in the chat so you can go get your merch. And Naya, tell the people where they can follow TSM at on TikTok.
You can follow him at TSM Slime. And also check out the TSM clips and tell him that I send y'all over there. If y'all have not checked it out, what are y'all doing?
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. So, Naya, this story right here is about some exes. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Let me give you a little Baxter. Hey, Raven. Love
Hey,
you
Raven.
too. This is the story about some exes, Naya. It's not what you think. Not what you think. So I'm going to let y'all hear this story, but I want you to think, what would you do in this situation? What would y'all do in this situation, Chad?
For leaving my ex girlfriend to pay rent she can't afford. Okay. My ex, who was a 22-year-old female and I'm a 25-year-old male, broke up at the end of April. I let her take over the lease of my old place and I left July 1st to get my own place again. The moment we broke up and mentioned separate living arrangements, she was very adamant on taking over the lease. So she wanted to take over the lease. She didn't want to pay a new deposit on the place, and she has all her stuff here and whatnot, and would have been able to move it. I made it clear it's not smart for her to stay, as the rent price is about 65% of her income, and after doing the math, it would be very tight on her end. She'd have like $200 a month left over at best. Well, versus for me, it's about 35% of mine, and I was well over $1,000 a month, left over after paying his rent. I told her I'd gladly help her find a cheaper place, like a basement or a studio, which would be around 35 to 45% of her income, but she refused. She claims the studio was too small to fit all of her stuff and her cat, and she refuses to live under a household and to be controlled. She also said she didn't want to do any roommate situations because she's had bad experiences in the past and she can't go back home because.
Hold on, sorry I had to stop that. My pops died today at 2 p.m. and I was talking to him and I said, it's okay to go to heaven. Don't stay. Raven, I give my sincere condolences to you and your family, Raven. I really do. And struggle, we love you. And after I was done and I was holding his hand the entire time, he took his last breath. Naya, Raven, I send my sincere condolences to you and your family. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, me too. I'm so sorry to hear that. Can we put some flowers and some hearts in the chat for Raven, please and thank you. I am so so
Yes.
sorry.
Raven, I will hit you up on TikTok if you don't mind. If you want to talk, hit me up on TikTok if you want to talk. If you follow me on TikTok, it's under Unbothered Meaning. Follow me on TikTok. So if you feel like you want to talk, hit me up. Y'all want to continue on with this next
Yeah,
story?
and Raven, I will make you what? Via. And I will make you a flyer and I will send it to you, Fanny, or I will send it to UTS, one of y'all two. I will make you a flyer. So I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
you don't have, she doesn't have TikTok? Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm going to follow you. Let's see. We'll see. Um, Let me see. Does she have a channel? No, she doesn't. But Raven, you can oh you do? Let me see. Channel activity. I'm not, let me see. It's not showing me. Um Put your channel name in the chat, Raven, and I'll tag you on my community wall. So we can talk. Yeah, you posted it yesterday. Okay. Put your channel in the chat, Raven. um yeah, this story right here that we will continue to talk about was a young couple who broke up, and he he wanted her to leave the apartment because he knew she couldn't afford it, but she wanted to stay because her name was already on the lease. She didn't want to go through the trouble of trying to find another place. Long story short, um after some time she started to struggle because she couldn't, after she paid the rent, she didn't have any money left over. She contacted him like, hey, we need to work this out, get back together, and do this lease thing. And he's like, no, I told you to move, and that I would help you. But she decided she wanted to stay. And he's like, I would even help you get a cheaper place. And in the city in which they lived in, she didn't want to lose her place, because if she did, that means she would have to get a roommate, or be live in an efficiency or a studio apartment, and she didn't want to do either one. What would you guys do in that situation if you had an ex that you once lived with, y'all broke up, y'all had a nice place, but your ex moved out, but you refused to move out to a cheaper place because you didn't want to live in a studio apartment or efficiency? Do you feel like it's the ex responsibility to take care of you, even though you guys broke up?
No, because if we broke up, what is the point of you taking care of me? I could take care of myself. I don't need my ex taking care of me if we broke up. That's like me saying, "Oh well, me and Fanny were friends, and me and Fanny relationship falls down. I'm not going to depend on Fanny to pay for me. If we're not friends." You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'd rather pay for myself than rather go to my ex to buy some. Oh, because we broke up, I want you to pay for my rent. Nah, that's not happening. Nah, I'm good.
Do you consider him being a jerk because he told her like, hey, um, like, hey, when I move out, you're not going to be able to afford this place. You need to move out. You're not going to be able to afford it. And she's like, no, I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere. So he's like, hey, okay. So he moves out. Months later. She hits him up like, hey, we need to get back together. We need to work this thing out so we can pay this rent. Do you think that's selfish for her? Or do you feel like he should move back for them to be in a relationship for her rent to get paid?
Mm-mm. He should not take her back. No, that's selfish because you got to think about it. You only thinking about the money. That's why you want him back to help you pay for the
Welcome
bill.
back,
He
Helen.
told, yeah, I'm not taking him back. Nah, I will go and live in a hotel where I could pay less. But I'm not taking you back. Why would I take you back? So I could use you for money. That's using, because you broke up with him, and now you're calling him and saying, "Oh, I can't pay the bill on my own. I need you." You should have thought about that then. But now you're calling me because you finna get kicked out your house. Nah, nah, nah. I'm good.
Now, this story might bring a little controversy. I want to know what y'all thoughts. And before I push the play button, I want y'all to look at the caption. And shout out to Ace Million 11 who brought us this commentary. Shout out to you. Do y'all see the caption? Naya, if you don't mind reading the caption.
It's hard for me to see it.
You see it?
Right. It's blurry to me.
It says,
It,
I denied my mom a place to stay.
you said what?
It says, I denied my mom a place to stay.
Um,
You, you okay?
yeah, I'm just trying to see it, but my eyes are bothering.
You good?
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. It says I denied my mom a place to stay. Um, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I would say when you're doing something nice for your mom, she some moms will literally take advantage of it, and then some mom will be ungrateful about it, even when you're helping them.
I'm gonna let y'all hear the reason why. And y'all tell me if y'all agree or disagree.
Your parents no matter what. But my mother left me homeless when I was 17, not struggling, not barely getting by. I mean, completely homeless. One day, she packed up everything that mattered to her, and she ran off with another man to start a new life. She made that clear. She left me and my siblings sitting in an apartment projects waiting for the locks to be changed. I remember the last day she came back to get the rest of her stuff. She looked at me directly in my eyes and she asked, "So what you finna do?" And I stood there, hoping my mama would say, "Come with me," but she didn't. Grabbed the rest of her stuff, walked out the door, and left me right there. 17 years old. No plan, no guidance, no mama, just the streets. So I took it to the chin. I slept wherever I could sleep, pillow the post with my baby mama. Eventually, I got a job. At 18 years old, I got my own place. I started building a life for myself. I became the man that nobody invested. Fast forward about 12 or 13 years later, my phone rang. "Hey, son, she mama." She had just been put out. Now she needed somewhere to stay. And I had it. I had the space, I had the money, I had the resources. For a moment, my heart wanted to say yes, because that's my mom. But then my memory came. Flashbacks of being 17 years old, standing outside that apartment, watching my mama walk away. So I told her, "No, mom." And I reminded her, "You remember when you left me home? I had to figure it out." And I told her, "You had to figure it out just like I did." Would you believe she hung up before I did? And I'm not going to lie. Sit there for a moment, shed a few tears, because denying your own mother somewhere to stay hurts, but boundaries matter. Some people think forgiveness means access. It does. I forgave my mother, but she doesn't get the benefit from the man I became without her investment. You can love someone, still refuse to let them benefit from the damage that they cause. Because sometimes the harvest is the reap that they plant.
What do you think
Most
about that?
people are supposed to take.
I think he a good one. He a good one. But the only thing I can say is you have to be careful when you do stuff like that. Especially, I get that it's his mom and he decided to like help her out type of thing.
Is it
But
insecure of
when
a
it
man
comes down
not
to
to like
stuff like that, this is my title and my opinion. Even though I probably said it wrong, but y'all know. Um, I just want to say, like, my advice for him is be careful of who you helping, especially family members, because you will never know when you may need that help. When you at your lowest and you don't have it, and your parents turn against you, and they be like, "Well, oh, I'm in a better predicament now," because that's how parents are. Parents are like that. When you help them and you, even though you might have a maximum of money and you say, "Oh, here goes some money right here to get you a house," 9 times out of 10, how much you want to bet that they'll do the same thing to you that you did to them? They ain't gonna do it, because they ain't gonna feel the title. Now they got what they want from you. They ain't gonna help you when you need it. So I would say be careful of who you help.
Raven, we here for you. We are definitely here for you. Just reach out to myself, Naya, Helen, TSM. We are here for you. Just let us know. You want to talk? Hit us up. Um, I agree. Um, that story, um, it was very. You're welcome. You are so very welcome. That story was difficult because we're talking about a parent-child situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand why he told his mother no because he's still hurt from that 17-year-old child where his mother walked out on him. You know what I'm saying? And he's kind of like she scarred him. She traumatized him by what she did. And then 12, 13 years later, she needed a favor. She needed a place to stay. And he just basically hit her what she hit him with. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, was that the right decision? Was that the right decision? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wouldn't even know what I would do in this situation. I'm being honest. I'm being completely honest. I really don't know what I would do in this situation. Let me see. Okay, Raven. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Naya, I don't know. I honestly, I wouldn't know if I was ever in that situation. I wouldn't know what to do. To be honest, I wouldn't know what to do, and I'm being completely honest. But we have one more story for you guys. Well, we have a couple more stories. Again, tonight's conversation, a young lady has a question that she wants answered. Don't start spinning. Don't do that.
Fanny, I'll be right back. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you so much for joining us, y'all. I'll wait till Naya gets back. How is everybody doing? Thank you so much, Helen, for being here. Me neither. If I had the resources, I will go get a studio. Yep. Yep. I don't know. I think the young lady probably felt like, she was comfortable. I'm not making any excuses for her, but she's probably like really, really comfortable. Um, and she didn't want to give up her home, but hey, you can't afford it, you gotta go. You know, you gotta go. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't know what is spinning, y'all. It is spinning. Let me see. How you doing? How y'all doing in the chat? Let me know. Is it insecure of a man? Not. Let me know how you ladies are doing in the chat. And shout out once again to TSM, Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, and the Replay Gang. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for continuously being here to show us some love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you so, so very much. I really appreciate y'all being here. Naya, you ready? Secure of a man not to like or want you to dress sexy in order for you to be his wife.
What's sexy?
What I got on, like what I got on right now.
Oh, let me. I gotta get a good look at you. Let me see. Where your shirt at? Kitty, what do you think? I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got Tavon. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure. He's territorial. That's a man's nature, and that's absolutely okay. It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself, knowing what you are exposing yourself to. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself. That's coming from a man. Men will tell you that if you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object. Stop calling men insecure. That is their God given right to say, I don't want my woman to present herself out here because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself.
What do you guys think about that?
Okay,
And
I
what do you think
think
about her
like how she
question?
was.
Go ahead.
I think when she was saying about a woman who has to present herself, she's right about that. I agree with that. But for the fact is that how she didn't represent herself and she didn't show respect to herself, but you could have put it on something. You could have put it on a shirt, but you showed up with no shirt, just a jacket and pants and how men look at you like this woman don't have no respect for herself. She's not even fully dressed. She's looking like that she just got the shower type with no shirt on, no bra, no nothing. That's bad reputation on yourself. 100%.
Citizen, do you think that's an accurate assessment of a potential wife? Do you feel like that's a great assessment, or do you feel like, or they capping? They don't know what they talking about. Don't speak for me. Let me know. And shout out to TSM for holding us down in the chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to Raven for still being here, showing love. Thank you so much for being here, Raven. We really, really appreciate you. And thank you so much for sharing with us. And definitely you will be in our prayers tonight as well as your family. Thank you so, so much for that, Raven. Go ahead, Naya. You were saying,
Huh? No, that was it. That
okay.
was it.
I
No,
just,
I was just saying like she could have like represented herself more. Cause you see how the man's was looking at her. It's like
mhm.
say if I was to like go somewhere in public with nothing on. You're what? My mom always told me have respect for yourself. And she felt comfortable saying, "Oh, how do I look?" Hmm.
Raven says she's absolutely right about that. She doesn't need to represent herself in some other way that a man wants her to or doesn't want her to. She can be herself. I agree. For me, I feel like a lot of ladies get classy and trashy mixed up. She knew when she walked out that house and didn't have on no shirt with that jacket. And you just seen her cleavage with little peekaboo of her, you know what I'm saying? She knew the type of attention that she was trying to attract. So therefore, don't ask the question, is a man insecure if his woman dresses sexy? No, he's not insecure. You are, because you feel like that's something that you needed to do to get the attention of a man. You feel what I'm saying? If you are a confident woman, if you are a loving woman, you can walk out of I've literally seen a video and you can Google it too. This lady literally made a dress out of a glad bag. It was fire too. I ain't gonna hold you. It was fire. And I'm just like, and threw some heels on and a nice bag. And she did it to make a point. Because people were coming for her, like, you always buying this and buying that. She literally made a dress out of a garbage bag. It was fire too. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, and it's just like people, these ladies nowadays, they don't know the difference between classy and trashy. They don't know the difference. It's so above them. They don't know the difference. They don't, because they feel like there's no mystery. You know what I'm saying? Everything is super tight, low cut, this and that, and it's just kind of like, what's the mystery? Everybody looking. You know what I'm saying? If you came on here and you just everybody could see what Naya got going on, then why would you be offended if nobody was going to take you serious? Why would you be offended? Well, I'm just being me. I'm being sexy. Okay, but nobody's taking you serious though. You feel what I'm saying? It's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be weird or anything, but she probably gonna be the girl to get the first. Hmm. I agree. I absolutely agree. Ladies, just be careful out there. Just you don't need to do all that to get any attention from a man. You really don't. You don't need to do all that. Now, this was sent to me by TSM, and when I tell you that commentary was hilarious, it was hilarious, y'all. Naya, Helen, Raven, Reverb, whoever else is here, let me know your honest thoughts.
Uh-oh. Just be on the standby, y'all. Just be on standby. In the meantime, what are y'all doing? And y'all day?
Um,
Uh-oh.
Girl, how you
Fanny, your
two?
screen is black. Oh, never mind.
Y'all see me?
Yeah, you
Child,
good.
girl, YouTube straight kicked me out. Like, what I do, girl?
Oh, YouTube probably say, you done for the night.
I'm like, I ain't even say nothing about the shoes, girl. Get out of what is already made of, girl. YouTube, whatever I did, child. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about this. I would have been so damn mad. Well, they look nice. I would have looked her dead in the eye and been like, baby, go away right now. Them ugly, bro. She tripping. Drop in the comments if y'all would wear these, fellas. Or what would y'all say to y'all girl if she bought you these? Raven says, well, I mean, all she's doing is making clothes out of what they're already been made of. I agree. Naya, I seen your reaction. Your thoughts.
Look, I don't care what nobody says. I am rocking with it. I don't care. I do not care. That is dope. Like honestly, if you get like a different, you could literally make a whole outfit out of it if you get the right colors for it. That is dope. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm rocking it. Whatever color, like white, blue, hair, everything. I'm rocking it. That is dope. Fanny, I don't need your. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think it's
I
dope.
I said mine right above Helen's disclaimer. Um, well, I mean, all she's doing is making clothes out of what they're already made out of. I agree, Raven. Um, I'm gonna try to say this in the most. I'm not wearing them shirts. I'm sorry. They remind me of clown shoes, and it's a lot going on with that shoe. It's a lot going on, and I ain't gonna lie. If my man brought me them shoes, first thing I'm thinking is circus, Bozo the clown. I'm like, what I do to you? Like real talk, there's not an outfit that I can put together that I'm gonna put them on my feet. I wouldn't even give them shoes to somebody I disliked. Now, I'm not knocking somebody. I'm not knocking nobody who like them shoes. Them ain't for me. I'm sorry. I'm not rocking. I'm no. I'm not. You see how big them shoes was, and what was
Yeah,
that emblem
look,
on
I
the
was
front
only
of them
looking at the
shoes?
color.
Naya, I'm looking at the cover, the length of the shoe. Just keep them in the closet, sissy. No, them evil spirits. I don't want them shoes around even in my crib. I'm sorry. Them Bozo the clown shoes. Them ain't the shoes I would even wear to go take out the garbage. No. Mm-mm. That's not an outfit. What was that emblem on them shoes? I wore my pop's favorite color today without even knowing it. I mean, that's the only color I have on my body. Blue, blue on blue. Yep, I love that's my favorite color. Raven is blue. I love blue. And you were showing homage to your dad. So shout out to you, Raven. I'm not wearing them, Naya. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna hold you. If we went out somewhere and you threw them shoes on, I'm gonna just be like, um, I'm gonna just not look at your feet. I'll be honest. I'm gonna just be like, that's her. I don't got nothing to say. I'm gonna be like this. I'm not wearing them. I'm sorry. I'm not wearing them shoes. No.
Okay, so what if
Blue
what if
shoes,
I was
blue
like,
dress, blue necklace, blue jewelry, all blue. Hey man,
mhm,
I bet you were so gorgeous. You should share it on the community wall, Raven. Cause I know you look fire in all blue. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not wearing them. Yes,
okay,
baby
but
blue,
what
they're
if I was to
phenomenal.
give you a
Okay.
gift?
Girl, if you give me them, I'm mailing them back to your crib.
Why though? That would hurt my
We
feelings though. I feel
That's
like
still
that.
no, Naya, no. If you brought me them shoes, first of all, I'll be looking for the real gift because I'm thinking it's a prank. I'm sending them back to your crib. I'm gonna send them return to sender. I'm sorry. No. You will never see me wear them. You will never see me unbox them publicly. You will never see that. Even if you said, Fanny, can you come over there and show the people what you got? I'd be like, girl, show them what? A gag gift? Because who was playing when you bought me these? Girl, I remember one time at Christmas, we was exchanging Christmas gift, you know, the Secret Santa or whatever. Girl, let me tell y'all something. People in the health field can't keep secrets. Girl, why this nurse buy me this purse, Naya? I'm looking at everybody gifts going around. They got beautiful gifts. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret smell good. They got candles, they got gift cards, you know what I'm saying? Somebody had wanted some socks with the Nike logo on it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted a a model car they could put together. They got nice. Girl, I opened my gift. I was hyped, like, yeah, you know, my gift gonna be fire. Zaya, when I tell you I opened that box and I pulled that purse out, I was pissed. Oh, and you know how you be mad and you just can't keep it to yourself. You be thinking it, but it come out loud. Girl, I pulled that purse out that bag. I said, "What the f is this?" I said, "Who bought me?" Nah, I'm still mad about that purse. I ain't even gonna lie to you. By the way, he's not my dad. He's my grandpa. When I was younger, I couldn't pronounce Cecil. So I said Papa, I mean Pop. So I just started it. So I call him not for the rest of his life. Oh, that's a blessing, Raven, as well. Amen. That you had your time with him. And thanks again for sharing your story with us. Thank you so, so very much, Raven. Oh my gosh, I said I called him for the rest of his life. And I said, so I called him not for the rest of his life. What the heck? Girl, no, Naya, you should have seen my face when I got this purse. I was so mad. I was like, how everybody else got nice gifts? And this was the gift from the pits of hell. Why would anybody think I would even rock this? It
Do
was
you still have it?
horrible. Girl, I threw that purse in the garbage.
You could have get it to somebody else.
No. Girl, after people seeing my face, who would want that purse? Girl, them people seeing that my facial expression, they was looking like, ooh. They was looking at me like, ooh, who bought her that purse? And then when I found out who bought me the purse, I was not surprised. I was like, oh, she was trying to be funny. And I bought her a nice gift. I was like, the audacity that this, I was mad. I threw that, and I didn't wait because we had a garbage can by the little nurses lounge or whatever. That's where that purse went. Everybody was grabbing their stuff, putting their stuff in the trash. They was like, they was like, girl, did you just throw that Sure did. I'm not taking them evil spirits at home with me. No, ma'am. No, that's garbage. She was trying to be funny. You feel me? Like she was trying to be funny. She knew I wouldn't like nothing like that. I'm 13, but I only had 5 years with him. I lived in California for most of my life. Oh, okay. What part of Cali, Raven? Naya, do you think I overreacted? What would you do in that
No,
situation? Be
no.
honest.
See, no, no. I'm being honest. I don't know why you always think that I'm not being honest. I am being honest. See, one thing, if somebody gives me something, I'm gonna fake it. I am going to fake it, and I'm very good at faking it. So if somebody was to give me something for Secret Santa, and it's a purse, and I sit here and spend 100 on you, you know what? I'm gonna say thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll wait till I get home, light that thing on fire. You will never hear from me again. That's my
Girl,
honest opinion.
I'm not taking them evil spirits home. Naya, when I tell you, I was livid. I was so pissed off. I was like, you could clearly tell she was trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like the purse didn't even look new. which is cool. But it looked like she went and got her great 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 grandma's purse out of a dumpster and gave it to me. And I'm just like, girl, you when I pulled the purse out of the bag, everybody facial expression looked at that purse like, what the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? And for me, it wasn't about the brand because I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's cute, I'm a rock it. You feel me? Now this purse looked like a every time. Never mind. We gonna move on because I'm getting mad again. Getting mad. This purse pissed me off. This was the work. No, no, yeah. That purse was not going home with me. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I was so mad. I threw this sucker in the garbage. I was no. Helen, let me know in the chat. Raven in the chat. I know it was a shocker to see Helen. My feelings was hurt. Because I feel like she was being funny because she didn't like me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure when she pulled my name from the hat, she probably had already had it playing like, like, yeah, I ain't about to go out here and spend my hard on money on her. I'm not gonna spend because I think we had like a limit. It was like $50. Girl, that purse wasn't worth 50 cents. It was terrible. It was horrible. I looked at her like, girl, mm-mm. Never hear from me again. Such magical words. Who said that to you, Raven? Look, chilly in here, y'all. Oh, it's chilly.
Fanny,
Now
why you did not tell me? See, me and you go get in the field one day because every time we go live, we go from purple to red, and you didn't tell me we was doing red and black.
girl,
So
I'm
you we
cold.
didn't. No, 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 no.
Okay, I read the comment before. My bad. My bad. I'll go on timeout. Tomorrow I'm gonna wear all blue. Tomorrow I'm wearing all blue. I'm walking all
Thank
blue
you. Now
tomorrow.
that you let me know, I will make sure I got
I'm
on blue.
walking. I'm walking all blue. But for real, Helen, Raven, could y'all tell me in the chat, did I overreact? I just want to know. And shout out to the 10 thumbs up. Shout out. Do y'all think I overreacted? Naya, do you think I overreacted?
No,
Why?
because you did every right, and I would have just did like that too.
No, especially you having discernment. I was so offended, y'all. I was so offended. I was just like, dang, you really got this purse out the garbage and gave this to me. Wow. Like, wow. Well, look, I don't know if she actually got it. You had a bad feeling about that purse. Yep. That purse got tossed so quick. I ain't even care. She saw me throw it in there too. She could have grabbed it and take that back. Who you got that from? But this is the next story. From Mark Lee Jr. Follow him on TikTok. I mean not TikTok, Facebook and YouTube. And the caption says, "You chose them over you." Now I would do the same thing as her, burn it. I love fire even though I'm allergic to smoke. Raven said it's going in the trash. Pay attention. You disappeared every time you chose them over you. Every time you said yes when something inside you said no. You disappeared a little. Every time that you remained silent just to keep the relationship peaceful, you disappeared a little. Every time you ignored what hurt you because you were afraid they would leave, you disappeared a little. And every time you made their feelings feel important and treated your own feelings like an inconvenience, you disappeared a little. And eventually, looked in the mirror and you did not even recognize the person staring back at you. That is what self abandonment does. It rarely happens in one big moment. It happens through small decisions where you keep teaching yourself that everybody else matters more than you do. But you can come back. And you can come back every time you tell yourself the truth. Every time you honor what you feel. Every time you stop apologizing for protecting your peace. Every time you choose yourself without believing that choosing yourself makes you selfish. Did not lose yourself forever, but you will never find yourself while continuing to choose people who require you to disappear. What do you guys think about that? Shout out to Mark Lee Jr., motivational speaker. You can find him on Facebook and YouTube as well. Shout out to you, Mark Lee Jr. Raven says, I feel that video. I stopped eating at one point and I passed out. Raven, we're going to need for you to eat. I understand, but we're going to need for you to eat because your pops would want you to hurt yourself or suffer like that. What do you think, Naya, about what he had to say?
I think that's true. And I think a lot of people do that, abandon yourself and so many, like when you abandon yourself, it causes a lot of harm allegedly to yourself because you don't know what you're doing to yourself. You don't know what is causing to yourself. So abandoning is a big thing. It's a big of a deal. And plus you always gotta find your happy place, your peaceful place, your enjoyment place, and a place that where you feel protected. Because if you don't find that place, you will never be protected or feel like you're safe in your own environment. You know what I'm saying? But you got it,
Mhm.
Fanny.
I feel like at times I have abandoned myself to protect other people's feelings. Um like close friends or whatever, or in situations to where, you know, sometimes, I I'm so loyal to people. I found myself being loyal to the wrong people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a prime example. Childhood friend. We all grew up together. Families knew each other. The whole nine. I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. I'm really tired, but good night or have a good day, morning, y'all. I love y'all all very much. Good night, Raven. Sleep well. We
Good
will
night, Raven.
definitely
Sleep
be praying
well.
for you.
And te amo.
I just feel like I have in situations like that situation for sure. That situation for sure because it was just
Adios.
like um it was situations to where she never celebrated anything that I did. You know what I'm saying? It was always something came with negativity. It was always, she was just like, oh, why are you wasting your time on this? Oh, why are you wasting your time on that? And I celebrated everything that she did. And it just got to the point to where I was just like, you know what? this girl really don't like me. She secretly hates me. You feel me? Because when I graduated from nursing school, okay, you like, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? When I had my first child, she wasn't there. You feel me? And it was just like when she got married, I wasn't even invited to the wedding. I was told about it after the fact. Like, girl, it wasn't no big to do. We just went to the courthouse, but I still would have wanted to come to celebrate you. You feel me? It was just like little stuff like that. She would throw little subtle shots and stuff, and it just got to the point that I was like, you know what, this girl don't even like me for real. She really don't. I don't even care that our families know each other. I don't even care that we grew up together. I don't care about none of that. You feel me? Now, have you ever been in situations where you abandon yourself?
Yeah, I abandon myself every day. It's an everyday thing because it's like me growing up, I had a lot. Well, I'll put it like this: I had a lot of friends who would be there and they just abandon me. So when they abandon me, I abandon myself. So I abandon myself, meaning I use abandon in different categories. So when I abandon myself, that means I fail myself as a person. That means I gave up on myself, meaning I don't really push myself to do certain things and I don't really try to do certain things. So I feel like when I abandon myself, I abandon everything that I have accomplished as a person, meaning it's like I will stop doing certain things. I will stop eating. I will just stop because that's just me being in a process of bending myself from a lot of things. And I'm not happy with that. I am not happy with that because I know that I am better than it. And I know that I am capable of forcing myself to do them type of stuff. But it's just like I look back at myself because now somebody saying when you look at yourself in the mirror, who you're really looking at, you're looking at yourself. So when you talk to yourself in the mirror, it's like you're telling yourself that you give up on yourself. Like you just letting yourself really go when you supposed to be stronger, when you supposed to be this person that uplift you type of thing. But you don't because every time you do, what you do, you fall right back down and you don't do nothing about it. So that's how I feel like on my behalf that I have abandoned myself multiple times in so many ways, and I just let myself go.
Helen, have you ever abandoned yourself in a friendship? In a friendship, have you? Let me know down
Well,
below.
maybe not like in a friendship type of thing, but maybe like in my own personal perspective way, yes.
Yeah, yeah, I have too, especially when it comes to my health. I have, I have, I really have. But I'm getting back on track, y'all. I'm getting back on track. That's the key. I'm getting back on track. Now, this next story right here, it's the audacity for me. It's really the audacity for me. These type of females, I can't even call her a woman. I'm gonna call her a female, and I'm being respectful by saying that these type of females are the type of females that get on my nerves. If you have an active father in your child's life, whether y'all together or not, and he's an active father. And I'm not talking about financial, I'm talking about him being there, him wanting to be there. As a woman, why would you deny him that? Because you're in a new relationship. Like, what about the kid? But what about the kid? I want you to tell me what your thoughts were, and this is the last story.
Oh, I've been calling you all day telling you I'm coming to pick up joint. You can't come get him this weekend. I already told you that. You can't come get it. It's my son's birthday. My man have plans. You already know my man is priority over you. Since me and you broke up, you are outside that. It don't matter that you his biological dad. The man that lives in the house with him comes before you. You keep your junior next weekend. My man came here for his actual birthday weekend. The fuck you not gonna disrespect my man? So you telling me I can't come pick up my son? No, you cannot. You can get him next weekend. You doing too much. You come to my house and call it. Hello?
Thoughts? What are your thoughts?
I feel like at this point, it's not about the mom or the dad, it's about the kid. Why do women do this type of stuff? Just because you may be in a relationship with somebody else don't mean you have the right to say that to the father of your child. Literally, all because of what? I mean, I get it if he has not, like, been there financially and stable, but at least for once, let him spend time with his son. Y'all, people like that is just like selfish. Like, they only care about their self when kids come involved. I mean, 9 times out of 10, like, are we talking about the grown-ups or we're talking about the kid? Like, why y'all just can't set y'all pride to the side and just like celebrate together for y'all kid? Y'all arguing over something that could have waited. Like, why it can't wait? You know what I'm saying? It's not worth arguing when y'all could just, we got kids. We got kids together. Let's go ahead and just celebrate it together. I'm in my relationship. You with whoever. We could just celebrate the kids. We don't have to have the drama right now because this is about our kid. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody that has a kid or in a situation or whatever, and they want to argue and not talk about the kid, and they be like, oh, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, at this point, when do women like put their argument aside and focus on the kid? Like, when do women, so we don't do that? Well, I don't have a kid, but I'm just saying for the ones who does, when do we put the argument aside and just focus on the kids for once? Like, so we don't focus on the kids and we just arguing over something that could have waited. Like, is it worth arguing?
No, I feel like it was very, very selfish for her. And by the way, that was a skit. That was not a real story. She has a YouTube channel. If you want to go check her out, go check her out on her YouTube channel. Um, she does a lot of skits like that, different relationships and stuff. But I just feel like sometimes parents use their children as pawns to hurt the other parent. You know what I'm saying? That's that happens a lot. That happens so much. And I just feel like you said, why can't you put your pride aside? And they could have celebrated um this son. You know what I'm saying? Like she told me some my man over here, you're not gonna disrespect my man. When we broke up, another man stepped in. I'm like, girl, that's your man. That's not your child's father. Your child's father wants to celebrate his birthday. Why can't you be mature enough and woman enough to be like, hey, babe, Junior is going to be with his dad today. It's his birthday. We can celebrate him tomorrow. What kid wouldn't want to come from two loving parents that want to celebrate him or her back to back? What kid wouldn't want that? You know what I'm saying? Versus they being caught in the middle of some controversy because one parent is angry or butthurt over um the breakup. You know what I'm saying? Because she was doing that because of the breakup. It didn't have anything to do with the kid. She didn't even have the kid's best interest at heart. I don't feel like she did. But thank you guys for joining us for tonight's podcast. I want to say thank you, Naya. Thank you for Helen, Raven, TSM. Who else joined us in here? Because I don't want to forget anybody. Thank you everybody who showed up, that showed us love. Thank you for the commentary in the chat, the engagement in the chat. Shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, the Replay Gang, all the beautiful people in the chat. And of course, shout out once again to the nice sponsors, Millie Moon Luxury Diapers for our luxury Wiggler Wilders and our luxury toddlers. Don't forget to use the promo code Yo Leaks to receive 20% off your purchase. And ladies, Tampax Radiant Pads. Don't forget to use the promo code Yo Radiance to receive 20% off your purchase. And last but not least, shout out to Aldi, our local discount grocery store, for our fresh meats and our delicious treats. Don't forget to use the promo code Locked In. Naya, I want to say thank you. Shout out to the man of the hour, Mr. TSN Rapper. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us and doing only what you can do. Shout out to you, TSM, and congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. And shout out to the beautiful Helen, who always come through with the disclaimers. Shout out to you. Naya, is there anything? Oh, once again, go get your merch. Go get your merch. And if you haven't already, go over there and show some love to the no bullying videos. Bullying isn't cool, you guys, no matter who it's from, no matter the age. Go show those videos some love. Also, go show Naya, Miss Naya over there, coming over there with the fire with the premiere. If you didn't see that premiere yesterday, what y'all waiting on? I'll wait. Cause honey, Naya was over there jamming. I'm like, girl, what you know about that? But shout out to you, Naya, as well. Anything else you want to tell us before we close out, Naya?
Yes, I just want to say thank you for having me up here. Remember what I said to you, Fanny. Remember what I said to you, TSM, because y'all are strong. Y'all are like banana and pudding together. Uh-oh. Hey. Oh, that's um I do want to say this. Um Raven, I do have something coming for you soon. Maybe tomorrow. If you have not subscribed to my channel, y'all can find me at NIAYHA. Y'all have something special coming very, very soon. Hey, Vivi, welcome in, girl. Shout out to you, Vivi. Shout out to TSM, the man,
Hey,
the
Vivi.
hour, the man, the power. TSM rapper herself. Shout out to the manager, Fanny P. Shout out to Helen. Shout out to Raven. Shout out to who else? Who else came in? Um,
It was
shout out
Raven.
to
Let me see. Let me scroll back up because I don't want to. Anybody that we
this one
miss,
saying
shout out
I
to
don't want to
you.
miss anybody either. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Shout out to the background watchers, Michelle and Debbie. I mean Didi. Shout out to y'all. I see y'all. Also, make sure y'all go watch the bullying video, share it out, comment, like, because bullying not cool, like Fanny said, and make sure to run it up. Go also check out TSM videos on his channel. You can find him at the realest TSM rapper himself. And also, I seen that y'all run the Young Thugger count up. Let's run the Unthugger lookalike count up as well. Run by TSM, and this is the fan page. Run by me, of course. Also, go check out his TikTok, which is Team Slime 6.0. And also check out the TSM clips on his TikTok and tell him that your girl sent you over there. Please and thank you. And also, make sure y'all share the TSM fan page out run by Fanny P and tell her I sent y'all over there. You got the flow.
Well, we're gonna close it out in prayer, and I want to say thank you once again, who everybody who joined us in entirety. We really, really appreciate you, and we really, really appreciate your support as well. And of course, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Mr. TSM Rapper himself. So, Father God, I just want to say thank you once again for showing up and showing out. Thank you for always bringing the right people across our path and delivering us from the wrong people. Father God, we have a special request, Father God. We already know you know what I'm about to ask. And Father God, I ask that you bring comfort and peace to Raven and her family as they mourn the passing of her grandfather. We ask that everybody who's hearing the sound of my voice will pray for her during her time of grief, as well as her family, and show her love and support as well. We thank you for everybody who joined us tonight. We thank you for the people who couldn't be here. We thank you for the replay gang. We thank you for, of course, the one and only Mr. TSM rapper. We thank you for Naya, Helen, Raven, um, Vivi, all the people who showed up, of course, Reverb Nation, tonight's sponsors as well. And Father God, as we part ways, we ask that you continue to watch over us and protect us and bless us with sweet sleep. And it's in Jesus' name we thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Till next time,
Remember,
y'all.
I love you guys. I love you, friend. I love you, TSM. I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Adios.